And for Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander Heritage Month, KVUE News Midday continues recognizing Asian Americans who made a positive impact here in Central Texas. In 2023, Round Rock ISD launched a pilot program for the first Asian American Studies high school course. And Nguyen teaches the course. Mohit Mehta is with the University of Texas Center for Asian American Studies, helped develop this program. And we also need to mention that Asian Texans for Justice also help with this course. Welcome, you two. Thank you so much for joining us here on Midday.
Thank you for having us.
Well, and tell us a little bit about this course. How is this program doing? How many students are taking it? What do you teach? All the good stuff.
Yes, so I am an educator at Round Rock High School. I've been teaching for 10 years, and the last 2 years I've had this honor, the gift to pilot this course with Mohit and ATJ, and it has been so revolutionary. So normally I teach English classes, so this is out of my wheelhouse, and I have a lot of imposter syndrome about it, but after teaching it the second year, it is revolutionary. We not only get to learn about narratives that are often ignored or erased,
right.
But we also get to build a really close-knit community and get to understand our families and our roots more.
Yeah. So how many kids have taken your class so far?
Yes, right. The first cohort was 29 students, and the second one was 24, with one of them being a returning student, and one of them just happened to stop by every single day, even though she wasn't on my roster.
That still counts, right? And Mohit, tell us the genesis of this course.
So as you may know, Jenny, there's after the COVID-19 pandemic, when there was an accelerated, anti-Asian violence across the country, multiple states enacted state-level legislation in order to include more Asian American studies in the K-12 curriculum. So there's about 12 states across the U.S. that include more Asian American histories in the curriculum. And so the University of Texas partnered with ATJ in 2021 to start building this Asian American Studies high school course. And we're lucky to have Annie as such an exemplary educator who's been honored as an HEB secondary finalist last year. Yeah, and so the course is now in its second year and going to go into a third.
So where does this course stand right now? Is it up for approval? Have we submitted it for approval? Why and why not?
So the way it works with the State Board of Education is that new course proposals go through an innovative course process, and that requires a pilot. So the course has been piloted with Round Rock ISD and Round Rock High School with Annie for 2 years, going up on a third. And so we'll submit the application in September. We have another course in Texas called the American Indian Native Studies course that was piloted in Grand Prairie ISD. Okay. They successfully passed their innovative course status and now are up for renewal. And so the State Board of Education is going to decide in June whether that course is going to be renewed. And following on their sort of precedent, we'll also suggest this course so that it can be taught across all districts in Texas.
And so, Anne, how does that make you feel? What if it doesn't get approved? Will you still just teach it for fun? What happens next?
Oh, that would be heartbreaking. It's so difficult when this class becomes so personal.
Right.
But I think what I've learned about this class, community's there, and we're going to fight for it. We have students, ever since the origins of this class, students were advertising, they were fighting, they were organizing, and we're just going to keep on going. We're going to roll with it.
I'm sure it means a lot to them. I wish I had this course growing up.
Oh, me too.
Like how Asian Americans played a role in American history, right? Yes. All right. Anna, Mohit, thank you so much for joining us and for having this conversation with us.